Good evening to all of you. This is Mahendra, formerly professor in English. Today, our discussion shall be going on. So regarding direct, indirect expression. Now, first of all, I would like to train all teachers how to teach the one direct and the indirect speech, then indirect to direct. We have to look at how to teach a direct to indirect. What's direct, indirect? That is expression of the third person. Conveyance of third person to the fourth person about the conversation going on between first person and second person. Simple theory. Third person is conveying a message, the information to the fourth person about what? About the conversation that was going on or that is going on between first person and second person. That is called direct and indirect. Third person is informing to the fourth person. Okay. The third person can be conveying that message to the fourth person in two ways. That is direct speech method. Another one is indirect speech method. Direct speech method means as it is, the conversation is going on. The same conversation is passed on to the fourth person. For example, A and B may be the first person, second person. C, it may be you. The fourth person is it, right? A, the person A says to B, quotation, right? This is a direct speech method. A says to B, open quotation. Where are you? You just simply take it. Where are you? Question mark, closing quotation. This is a direct. This direct speech has to be changed into indirect speech. Okay? A says to B, open quotation. Where are you working? Question mark, closing quotation. That is direct speech. If it is changed into indirect speech, A says to B, where he is working. You don't change it to where he was working because you have to look at here first block whether it is present case or past case. Here A says to B, says only, not said to. So this is listen. The first part is present tense, so you should not change the tense anymore or talk the second part. So the direct speech is A says to B, open quotation, where are you working? Question mark, closing quotation. Indirect speech is A says to B, not actually says here past. You have to right here. You have change here. The first part. A asks of ASKS. B, where he is working or where she is working. A and B, we do not know gender, that's why. So the common gender is he. So A asks B, where he is working is the answer. Here you are the third person, I told you, C. You are conveying to the D, fourth person, about the conversation that is going on between A and B. This is simple theory. Then you see, it's better you consider and concentrate what tense is it in first part. Okay, mostly the direct and indirect is asked in simple past and so you can never see any questions in A says to be like that. Maybe A is said to be only, so probably it is asked. So if it is the same structure, but first part changes. Listen here. A said to B. Listen here. A said to B, open quotation. Where are you working? Question mark, closing quotation. Here, the indirect speech is A asked ASKEB. A asked B where he was working. Not where he is working, where he was working. Because the first part is simple past, that. So the second part, after the open quotation, that is second part. There you have changed the tense. If it is simple present, you have changed simple past, the conversation. If it is present perfect to past perfect, present continuous to past continuous, present perfect continuous to past perfect, and like that it may be good. It shall be. So here, the conversation is present continuous, right? So it has to be changed into past continuous. There is a rule. Once again, I would like to leave here the two questions that we have seen in this video today. The first one is, A says to B, comma, open quotation, where are you working? Question mark, closing quotation. Answer is A of B, where he is working. There is no quotation mark. There is no anything else. A of B, where he is working. That's a it's a statement. There's no two sentences. So actually single sentences, but complex. I mean that. Another one, second one is A said to B, comma, open quotation. Where are you working? Question mark, closing quotation. The answer is A asked B where he was working. Because present continuous to be changed to past continuous tense is your first part in past case. That is important. When you change direct to indirect, look at the first part. Which tense is it? If it is something present tense, not something present tense, you need not change any more of the tense in the second part. Then, if your first part is in past tense, said to probably or after something is that the first part. Past case, you have changed the conversation area. The second, the open quotation, closing quotation. That if it is not simple present, the conversation, that has to be changed to simple past. Present perfect, past perfect. Present continuous, past continuous. Present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous. If it is simple past, the second part, past perfect. If it is past perfect, in the question, direct speech, past perfect itself. The same. Past continuous, maybe past perfect continuous. Or past continuous, both are right. If your teacher doesn't give mark, the conversation is in past continuous tense. If student answers the same tense, you may give the mark. It's not matter. Not a matter, it has to be changed to past perfect. If it is past perfect continuous in direct speech, past perfect continuous itself. Second part, I'm talking about the second part. If the question is asked in past case. Future. If it is future, you have to change by using would and be one. Future perfect. Yes, of course. There is future in the past. Would have plus future. Actually, that one also, you can answer would plus be1. There's no matter at all. So would, for example, if your question is A said to B, comma, open quotation, I will have done it neatly. I will have done it neatly. The answer must be A promised B that he would do that. The it is there in other side. He would do that prompt. Not correctly, whatever I trying to say. Would have done is right, sir? Because question is, I will have done it. So in indirect speech, A promised B that he would have done it. That's maybe looking like right, but this case, the would have done, that's a future in the past tense, that is F. It's not future perfect. Would have done is expression is different than any other. We can look at about that. The future and the past in the separate video, if you are eager. So the tense promotion, there's no future perfect, there's future perfect itself, or future tense. But if future continuous, would plus be plus ing, that would be. Maybe I will be traveling to Trichy, maybe he would be traveling to Trichy. Future perfect continuous sentence. But anyway, you don't use will, the would. would have been traveling. If your answer is will have been traveling, the question is in a will have been traveling, so you have to change would have been traveling. This is the method to change the tense. The second part of your question, then you answer for the indirect speech. If your question is past case to be determined, if it is present or past, should be determined by you. A says B or A said it. If it is A said to be, yeah, you have to take care. You must change the tense. If it is A says to be, in present case, you need not do anything. In the second, you need not change the tense. So we have seen two model sentences. More about it according to your comments here. Just like that. Thank you. Bye bye. This is mine from my channel. This is a separate channel. Love. I mean, know your English. Comment with.